Goodbye.
Loving is such sweet sorrow.
Ah, he doesn't even have one good
I think that's a feature.
boss?
That's just your imagination. These submersible robots seem to be consuming the iron oxide in this runoff water.
In other words, they'd eat us if we fell in?
Only our rust.
Now I really wish you'd polish me with that rag, boss.
Filthy, murky water. A small, rusty gear. They picked the gear clean. Small gear. They picked the gear clean. A large gear. A machine belt. Goodbye.
Very your mission.
Some kind of wastewater. The current is pushing all the junk up against the bridge's supports.
Hey, boss, do you think that's Oswald's chain?
There it is. My Gospel of Man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so. I've got no reason to take it. It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. It's some kind of small metal disc with... It's somewhat tarnished, but nevertheless, an impressive golden chain. The name Factor Man-Built is etched into it. What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. Apparently, all that is part of Factor. It looks like some... Apparently, all that... When we go to the tower, we have to assume Metromind will be waiting for us.
Perhaps, perhaps not. To us, our mission is all-consuming. But to Metromind, we are one of 100 problems. Tunnels cave in, bridges collapse, generators fail, foundations crumble. All these things require her attention.
Okay, so that covers perhaps not. But what if she is there? What then?
Then I will be pleased.
That makes one of us.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a... Can I have...
No, I have no reason.
Goodbye.
Please.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Now that I'm tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says Factor Man-Built. Metromine servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then, perhaps I misjudged Cornelius. You have my thanks, Lucio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter yours by right.
Hey boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss, I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But gynoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories. It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data. Goodbye. I'd like you to reconsider.
I've said it before. The job is yours to open that door.
Fine. Goodbye.
Very well. Your mission.
It seems like it might be used for decoding vision. It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. I think I found your metal, Primer.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the Council Code.
I've said it before. The job is...
I found your medal. Isn't that a reason to help?
Very well, then. If that's what you want, pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
I'll see what I can find. I have more pieces of the Council Code, Primer.
And still not enough, I'm sorry to say. Now find me more shards and get on your way.
There's nothing worth bothering. They seem to be foundation.
Metropolitan law permits all beliefs, but my only creed is justice.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I
dared to keep, the ones I didn't delete. Metro Mind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here, and I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metro Mind banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metro Mind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfate, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. But now, Metro Mind will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seen that ratio, Crispy? As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
I have more pieces of the council code, Primer.
It's still not enough, I'm sorry to say. Now find me more shards and get on your way.
Tell me, Horatio, what do you intend to do when you have recovered your power core?
Go home.
And?
And what? Do I need something more than that?
Yes, I think you do.
Says the one who lived in the underworks.
Yes, says she.
Well, now that we got those blast doors open, we've just got to figure out how to get Factor's attention, right, boss?
Typical. Silence the law and chaos follows.
I'm pretty sure the only law involved in this crash was the law of gravity.
Law gives structure to society, Crispin. Adherence to the law gives discipline. Discipline gives competence. And competence prevents hover buses from crashing into thoroughfares.
Well, we didn't have any law in the dunes, and we were doing just fine.
You were living in a crashed airship.
Point taken.
Oswald won't let me take it. Totally unilluminating.